Lady Bisons fall to 2-2 on the year as they lose to Jacksonville State this afternoon, 58-46 here in Allen Arena. Jonathan Seaman along with Justin Seaman, now with head coach Greg Brown. And coach, it's tough to win when you turn the ball over 26 times and they get 31 points off those turnovers.
Yeah, I mean it is, and we talked about it, and we've worked on it and talked about poise and being tight with the ball, but until we buy in and understand that and practice that way, then that's what'll happen.
Thought Coach in the first half offensively weren't quite in sync, but still in the game, and then they kind of had some trend busters. They hit some threes that they really hadn't shown that ability to do early in the year, but they knocked down some early in the first half.
Yeah, we just didn't reward our defense. I mean, I thought defensively in the half court we were very solid. You hold a team to 58 points and still had a chance with as many turnovers that we had. But we talked about we didn't cut hard, we didn't cut with a purpose, we didn't move the ball with a purpose. You know, and we've got to grow to do that, and we've got to be willing to do it in a game.
You got to move without the ball offensively too.
And we looked good yesterday in practice moving without the ball. I thought we had kind of turned the corner a little bit, and then, you know, we freeze on contact. We wouldn't cut through the contact. We were fighting pressure instead of back cutting, and then we would hold the ball too long at times or not with a purpose. So, you know, continue to grow. It's a long season, but those are two things right there we have to get better at. And, you know, we out-rebound a team and hold them under the 60. We're going to be in, you know, that's a game you could flip it the other way if you only turn it over 18 times.
Well, your shooting percentage was off so much early.
Yep. And that, you know, and then that puts even more pressure on your defense right then. But some of the shots were quick shots. They weren't inside out. We were trying to beat guys one-on-one that we're not going to be able to do. They're long, they're athletic, they stayed in front of the ball. We didn't get the ball reversed fast enough to be able to attack momentum, which is what we talked about and work on.
I thought the one bright spot, obviously, Lauren Rao, career high 19 points. She's kind of the floor general out there, but going to have some secondary and third players step up and help her out a little bit.
Yeah, it's just simple things. Lauren's pushing the ball and doing a great job getting out 4 steals, and our wings don't get to the corner, so you don't give her the spacing that she needs to be able to operate. And it's little things. They're all very fixable, but it's some maturity that we're going to have.
And you've got so many young players and new players on this team, so you've got to work through that here in these early games.
Yeah, and then, you know, you figure that Taylor and Em have not practiced since the second day of practice. So, you know, they've played more games than they've practiced so far. And that shows at times. And I thought we did it when early on the second half, we wanted to try to go inside. We did a good job of getting Kaylee the ball and getting angles there. She's taking foul trouble, and that hurt a little bit. But there's a lot of opportunities for growth, but we just got to get our offense to step up a little bit.
She got some good catches and put the ball up inside, but I think outside their length hurt you. They
Absolutely.
were very long.
Yeah, long, and that's why you got to move the ball and get them chasing you and moving, or get them to help on cuts. They were not going to leave the shooters, so we knew that's why you had the drive opportunities there.
So when you look at the stat sheet here and you start looking at some of the key things, you look, they missed their first 6 threes, then they hit 8. We end up shooting just 3 of 13. Your shooting percentage off, but the turnovers is the one I guess your mind will just keep going to.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, we beat them in rebounding, you beat them in free throw attempts. You know, if you don't turn it over, you win this game.
Yeah. Well, now you got to get this one behind you and move forward because you're going on the road for several. What does that do for a young team playing this many games early on the road?
Well, it challenges them, it drains them, and, you know, now they got to handle not being in school, and it's a new routine, and this was a new routine coming off a game. So everything we're doing for a lot of them is new, and even for this group it's new. But that's where they got to trust their training, they got to trust their coaches, they got to trust each other doing that.
Well, it's a tough loss for you today, Coach. Hope you can regroup, get ready as you head out on Tuesday night to take on Murray State. That game will be at 6 p.m. Going to be on the road for several before coming back home on December the 9th. You can keep up with everything for Lady Bison basketball at lipscombsports.com. The final score here, Jacksonville State wins it 58-46.